Hey there, my Stampin' friends. Happy Monday, everybody. It is Jody Brechbill, Stampin' Queen, and I am an independent demonstrator located in South Central Pennsylvania. I come to you every single Monday via YouTube and share Movie Monday with you guys. Just a quick little video to start off your week on the right foot. So what are we going to work with today? I chose the Blackberry Beauty Suite, and this can be found in the JD 2021 mini catalog, page 44 and 45. Now, let me tell you, kids, this is a very, very popular set. In fact, probably right at this moment, the ribbon is not able to be ordered, the ephemera pack is not able to be ordered, and the paper is not able to be ordered. So you may be sitting there saying, Jody, why the heck are you showing it to me? Because it's coming, guys. It's coming back in stock. It has come in, sold out very fast, and is coming back. We just are still dealing with this yucky global shipping crisis. So hang tight, guys. It looks like within the next couple weeks, we should be getting our shipment in. So just hang in there, everybody. But I still did want to show you a really cool project using the designer series paper because it is absolutely stunning. So before we get started and I have you as a captive audience, I just want to make sure you're aware of a couple things I have going on. So if you are not following me over at Jody Brechbill, Stampin' Queen on Facebook, head over there and give me a little follow. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel below. And if you are one of my subscribers, every time I do a movie, you're going to get an alert that I got something going on. Now, what I have going on coming up in the next couple weeks is my online BOGO sale, my buy one, get one sale. So this is actually my Facebook group. It goes online through that group. So make sure you head over to Facebook and you ask to join Jody B's online BOGO sale. It will start October 8th, 9th, and 10th. It runs that entire weekend. And I am basically going to be giving away all of my retired Stampin' Up product. So what you will do is be able to shop all of my retired stuff. You're going to claim it with a sold comment, and then you're going to order the equal amount in my online store. Once that's finished, you guys will get all the items that you claimed sold for absolutely free. Now, of course, if you're not local, you do have to pay shipping. So we'll touch base with that once we know what your shopping list is. But if you have any questions, definitely let me know. This is only the second time I've done one. It used to be in person, but with COVID and meeting lots of you guys throughout the country, I decided to keep it fair to everyone and do it as an online sale. Now, if you head over to the store or to that group right now, you will see leftover items from last year. You can go ahead and shop those now. If you claim sold, that will hold your item until the sale actually begins, okay? So you are able to go ahead and shop some of the retired stuff that's on there leftover from last year. The other thing is make sure you hit up announcements. So if you look under announcements, that will tell you the rules and regulations because there are some very, very specific rules for playing and shopping in my online BOGO sale. So again, guys, mark your calendar, head over to that group, ask to join. And if you have any questions, let me know. Information will be coming out via email. So if you're not a subscriber to my email address, you can find it in the comment below. You can subscribe to my mailing list. That way you'll be the first to get all the information. I also go live and post information on the group page just to make sure we're all on the same page. The other thing I have going on is my Sweet Stockings class. So this is a virtual class. It runs via Zoom. It will be held on Saturday, October 30th, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and you need to RSVP pretty soon. It is a Sweet Stockings class. That's the bundle that we're going to focus on for the event, but because it's so close to Halloween, we're going to dress up, like wear some cool costume or a mask or a cool Halloween hat. We'll have Halloween snacks. We'll have all kinds of fun just to celebrate a little Halloween. But just know that your projects are not going to be Halloween. They're going to be related to the Sweet Stockings. So then we're going to play some bingo afterwards. So bingo is absolutely free. You're just paying to come to the Sweet Stockings class. And again, runs via Zoom. It is so much fun. We have a blast. So again, information will be mailed out via email. So if you're not on my mailing list, head down to the comments below and you can join right up. All right, guys, thanks so much for listening to me babble. Again, I want to share that the beauty of tomorrow, look at this big die. Holy guacamole, you guys, it's huge. Huge die. This is the bundle that I am focusing on, but what I am actually going to work with is the gorgeous paper. And it has got gold in it. Can you see how it just shimmer and shines? It is beautiful. Just stunning. So I want to give a shout out to my girl, Jen Alonzo. This is a card. She's on my team of moveless stampers. She is so amazingly creative. And this is her card. It's a buckle card. And I created this card with some of my gals in an in-person class on Friday. And I thought, you know what? This is such a simple, cool, wow-ish card. I'm going to share it with you guys too. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull all my pieces and parts. We're going to hope I have them all. And we're going to go ahead and start with a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of Blackberry Bliss cardstock. We're going to put a score in at 5 1/2. Make sure we're scoring, not cutting. So we've got our score, and basically that's just our half fold, right? That's just a fold that makes our card fold in exact half. Now I'm going to slide over here to 9 3/4, and I'm going to trim off a little bit of the end. Okay, so here's our card now. We can go ahead and fold that, and we can see that it's a regular size card. It just has a little bit of that edge cut off. Then we're going to take this piece, we're going to use that, and that's going to create our buckle. So we're going to put that back in at 1/2 inch and just do a little score. Okay, that's all there is to that. So let's go ahead and crease these a little bit just so they are nice and flat. And I have got a piece of Very Vanilla. This is going to be our inside. And I have, excuse me, I have a piece of the Designer Series paper. So what you could do is take your DSP and you can cut it 5 1/4 by 4. And then you can just trim an edge off so that you have a 4 by 4 piece. And then this piece is what's going to go on the inside of your card. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this one down. Again, this is 4 by 4. And you can use any pattern that you choose. That is the beauty of this designer paper, is it is up to you, dealer's choice, whatever floats your boat, because you've got that double side. I do want my owls to go flying the right way though. So there we have our front. We're going to take this little panel and attach that to our Very Vanilla for the inside. And it's just going to hang out right here on the edge. Oh, you attached a little too soon, you booger. It got a little ahead of me. There we are. Now what I'm going to do, well, let's go ahead and take our buckle. Okay, so this little fold is going to tack underneath of our cardstock, and this is going to lay right across the card. So I've got a small piece here, and I'm just going to attach that right here on the front. So I would say, I believe this is 1 inch, 1 by 3 1/2 for that designer paper. Excuse me. This is, I make these videos early in the morning, and usually you guys are the first people I talk to. All right, so here's how our card is going to come together, right? So see, we'll see that pretty DSP on the other side, and then we open it up and we have our sentiment here. So what I'm going to do is run a strip of seal right down across here, and this isn't rocket science. I'm just going to kind of eyeball the middle, and I'm just going to leave that fold right back behind there. That's all there is to it. Now I am going to put a little bit of adhesive right on the fold so that it does stay down, and then we can attach this to the inside of our card. Easy peasy mac and cheesy, but such a fun thing to do, because sometimes we get tired of just making the same old boring fold, right? The other cool thing is no waste. We actually use this piece. Now we're ready to do a little bit of stamping. So I have got a very vanilla stitched rectangle. This is cut from the Stitched So Sweetly dies. And my Blackberry ink, and I'm using the sentiment from Pretty Pumpkins. This is in our holiday or JD catalog as well. So we're gonna use So Thankful for You and just stamp this right in the top. There we are. Beautiful. I love, love, love this, this color combo. Now, I need a piece of scrap paper, so we'll use this. The next thing I grabbed is the flower from Art Gallery, and we're gonna stamp that flower. So again, big shout out to my girl Jen. She's so creative. And I want to ink that up, and then I'm going to stamp off one time, and then I'm going to stamp down here so that I just have it a little bit lighter. There we go. Then inside there's a tiny little detail stamp, so we're going to do that in full strength. And that's just going to put a little pop of color down here in the bottom of the flowers. Kind of coming off camera a little bit. Okie doke. Excuse me again, I'm so sorry, guys. All right, now in order to attach that, we do want to be careful because we don't want to have a lot of adhesive on the back because this piece is what actually holds our buckle down. So I chose to use just 4 Pop-Tarts right here in each corner. You can take these off. Oops. We're going to close our card and we're just going to lay that right over top of our buckle. So you can see then that it will just flap open and shut. Now it needs a little extra, right? Just a little extra bling. So I'm going to take some of our gold shimmer ribbon and tie myself a little tiny bow. Scissors? Yes, I do have some scissors here. I usually have a little area where I keep all my stuff, but sometimes there's little gremlins that come in here and they steal my items. And they end up where they don't belong. I used to blame them on my children, but my children are gone. So we're just gonna put a little bow right there. Okay, so our card is there. So even though my kids are gone, I still have these gremlins that come and take my items. So you guys tell me, how does that happen? Now I did grab some gilded gems. These are just some rando leftovers, it looks like, that I have probably from other classes. So let's just put a couple little pretty gems on here. And that means we can use these up. There we go. All right, guys, that is it for a gorgeous buckle card. Isn't that beautiful with the Blackberry Bliss? Here's the other one that I did. This is one, so this is the same card without bling, and then I added, kind of stepped it up a little bit with bling. All right, so it looks like, if you want to see my notes to myself, there we are. So we took our 4 1/4 by 11 Blackberry, we cut it down to 9 3/4, and then that little extra piece that was left over is probably 4 inches by 1 inches. We scored it at a half. That made the buckle. We had the designer series paper is 4 by 4, and then that piece right here for the inside is 3 1/4 by 1. And we have, no, that must be this piece. That's this piece right here is 3 1/4 by 1. And then this piece for the inside is 3 by 4 1/4. So this is, now you've seen behind the magic, right? This is my notes to myself. I always put on the back of my cards. So that's how I do it. All right, my darlings. Thank you guys so much for joining me for Movie Monday. Have an amazing week and come on back and visit me next week for another movie. See you soon.